I can't get my hands on a Pocket 4. And I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, if you see my recent videos, you've probably seen me whining that the ban is real and we can't get the Pocket 4 in the United States and blah, blah, blah. But I'm breaking my own rules with this, and I need to give myself a reality check. I have to begin to ask myself, is this like FOMO? Do I feel like I need it just because it's new? Or is there any real benefit really in that for me in that camera system today? That's the real question. Am I really missing out? Or do I just feel like, well, I wish I had one so I could talk about it like everybody else? That's an embarrassing thing to say out loud. So, you know, I do need to check myself. Like, is this a real thing? Am I genuinely concerned that I can't get my hands on a Pocket 4? Or am I having a little bit of FOMO because I don't get to play with the latest toy that everybody else gets to play with? Or do I really even need that camera? Like, is it that big of a jump forward that I'm really missing out on something in my productions? Well, let's talk about that. So there's two things that play into this, and one of them is that I'm late to this whole Pocket 3 party in the first place. I mean, this camera came out, I don't know, 5 years ago or something, and I just got into it, and I absolutely love the Pocket 3. So it's like kind of stupid of me to even be concerned about the Pocket 4. I just got my hands on this system, and I'm still just learning how to use it, like how to optimize it, what situations it's perfect for, what situations maybe it's not. I just made a video about that where I really pushed the boundaries on what can be done in low light with one. So, you know, I don't even know this camera perfectly yet. Why would I think like I got to get the next one until I get this one figured out? This camera, the Pocket 3, that I keep saying to everybody that I love, and I do love it, has done amazing stuff for me, both behind the scenes, but also scenes I've shot that I've used for my professional work. Like, as I said before, this camera might, in most cases, replace my whole other gimbal system. I might just use this as my gimbal system because the picture's great. It's 10-bit video, log color, so I can grade it like crazy. I have no problems with this camera. So what am I missing from the 4 that I don't have in the 3? Like I said, this camera can do amazing work, even in a professional application. So let's talk about the specs. We're going to break it down right now. So Pocket 3, Pocket 4. First of all, I had to go to the Canadian version of the DJI website to be able to see all this. It's $477 versus $409 for the Pocket 3. The touchscreen on the Pocket 4 is 2 inches. The touchscreen on the Pocket 4 is 2 inches. The resolution on both is 556 by 314. Now, there is one difference in the brightness of the screen. The Pocket 4 is at 1,000 nits, pretty impressive. The Pocket 3 is at 700. I have used it in daylight, haven't had a problem yet. The Pocket 4 is just a little bit bigger and weighs a little more. Not that it's going to matter. I mean, it's a few grams, but you know, it's different, a little bigger. Here's the big stuff. The sensor. Guess what? They're both a 1-inch CMOS, and they're both running at what would be an equivalent to a 20mm lens on a regular camera. The aperture. Hold on. Oh, they're both 2.0. Let's see. Okay, now here's one that would make a difference. I'm not saying breaking the world for me. The ISO range is way different in the video components. So on the Pocket 3, the ISO can go 50 to 6400. In the Pocket 4, it goes 50 to 12,800. Now, we don't know if that means that is a crazy, wildly noisy 12,800 or not. I haven't seen that. All I'm saying is, yes, it's double the ISO range, but what does that really look like in a real-world application? That's to be determined yet. It may have better low-light performance. Okay, I can concede that. What else do we have? You know, the picture components of these, I don't use this as a stills camera. I love my Sony camera for that. I don't ever, I mean, in a pinch, you go like, oh, I could snap a picture. But, you know, it's going through the menu system and clicking a picture. The fact that this can take a larger, that the 4 can take a much larger megapixel picture versus the Pocket 3, probably important to some people, not important to me. So, you know, the photo capability of the Pocket 3 is only 9.4 megapixel. I've tried it, it's not wonderful. The Pocket 4 does 37 megapixel, might be great. They both shoot, I believe, with JPEG and RAW. I will tell you, I have loved playing around with shooting photos with my Action 6. And honestly, I would probably use my Action 6 every time over the Pocket 3 to take a still. So, you know, you're doing video and then go, you know, I have that same capability with my Pocket 6 and it's done a pretty decent job. I imagine the Pocket 4's pictures will be somewhere in that same field. Like they're probably going to be pretty good. It's just, I don't see this as a stills camera, so it doesn't matter to me. Now, it does get much more interesting in the frame rates. You know, the fact that we're able to shoot, what is it doing? No, where's this? They're the same. Pocket 3, 4K, 24, 25, 30, 48, 50, and 60 FPS. Pocket 4, 24, 25, 30, 48, 50, and 60 FPS. So, is there somewhere else where there's that crazy slow motion everybody's talking about? Because I don't see it on, hold on. Oh, okay, here we go, here we go. Okay, it's a different line. Slow motion's a different frame rate. That's a frame rate. I don't know why that's at a different part. So in slow-mo, okay, yeah. This 4K 240, that's wicked awesome. I'm not gonna take that away. How often would I actually use it? Great question, Todd. I don't know. Would it be cool to have? Sure. But 4K 120, that is better than my Sony camera that I have right now. 4K 120 is fantastic, especially if you drop that in a 24p timeline. We're talking 6 times slow-mo. That'll look just as dreamy and great. No, it won't be 240 and like, you know, stopping things. But a video I watched recently with Maddie Hapoya, I could maybe throw that in DaVinci and get my 240 and it would be pretty incredible. So would it be nice to have? Sure. Is it necessary? Absolutely not. At the end of the day, what I'm seeing here is this is like an incremental improvement, and really, I gotta chill out. I'm gonna keep using this Pocket 3, and I'm gonna work this thing right into the ground. I love this camera system. In fact, I love it so much. I have too. Like, I love this camera system, and I don't think I need to worry about the Pocket 4 not being available in the US anytime soon. That being said, I will be looking for the Extra. The Extra 2 has been teased, which I imagine is going to be exactly the same thing as the Pocket 4. I'm not necessarily interested in that, but if Extra also makes the Extra 2 Pro, I don't know. But to have the dual camera system, now we're talking about something that would be a game changer. And to that end, that Insta360 Luna Pro, or whatever they're calling that thing, with the 2 cameras and the 6 times optical zoom, okay. That might give me some FOMO. So we'll see if that one ends up on my channel anytime soon. But for now, I'm not worried about my Pocket 3. I'm going to keep using that throughout 2026 and maybe even beyond. We'll see. Hang around. We'll see how long I keep using it. Well, if you liked this video, and I hope you did, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you did like this video, maybe give this, I don't remember what side it's on. I think it's over here. Maybe give this video a shot. It's every bit as good as this one I just made, so you might enjoy it. If you do, check it out. And I don't know what I'm saying. I'm rambling. Watch this video. Click like and share and subscribe and do all those things. And I'll see you on the next one.